record. Hey guys, welcome back. I'm here with Brandon Phillips, and we're going to talk about Garage Fitness Online and a couple other things that are coming up for the winter for CrossFit Bound, CrossFit Garage, or this community of Garage Fitness Online as we build this thing up. So, first thing I want to say is, Brandon, I'm guessing your family doesn't watch this video, so you could say, what's one thing you're buying for Christmas for them?
For my family, well, Jess is getting really big into running, so she's going to get a nice pair of trail shoes. I didn't realize like how much those things are going up nowadays because
Oh yeah.
I guess the sport has gotten so popular with Cam Hanes and David Goggins and all those type of guys that it's just blowing up.
Right.
She's getting a new pair of shoes. Hopefully she uses them a lot. And then the kiddos will be getting some motorcycles, which is going to be a really good thing. It's going to be a badass thing at the same time.
Real motorcycles or like Andy who cannot
Have you seen those? My oldest is getting like the 36-volt motorcycle, man. That thing can haul.
Yes,
It's
I have.
really good. Like it's impressive what they do nowadays. And then my littlest Chandler, he wants to be just like his big brother. So with that, he's got to get one. But
okay. Did they make a smaller one?
he's going to make we found some things that are like training wheels that you have to screw into the bottom with them.
Yeah, okay.
He will kill himself.
So, all right, lesson for all of you people out there, don't do it the way I did it. I'm going to tell you the better way. So, we took all of our kids, put them on a bike with training wheels and said, go. You can't fall off because you have training wheels. What they never learned, they learned how to pedal. That's not the important part. They never learned how to balance. And so we took the training wheels off and they're like, crash. For the last kid, I said, okay, somebody talked about like a scoot bike or something that's got no pedals at all.
Oh, yeah.
And she rode the snot out of that. She's the one that adventure races with me. She's the one that's like, Dad, I will race in Brandon's Elysium. How do you say that? The race coming up in January?
LC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In February, not January. In February.
She's going to do it.
Guys, what's that?
She's going to do it.
Oh, hell yeah. We're going to go out and I got my dad. He's going to run support. We're going to have a tent and some comfort food as well as steak for me.
Not they do a good job. They will have burgers and like beef.
Oh, they will.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. They do a jam up job. Like they're really good, very well ran event.
So if you guys want to do that with us, we'll be there running. I'll be the one walking my 45-minute laps. Brandon will be the one with the rucksack on. So actually, you can't miss this. I mean, look at this golden
36 minutes. That's my goal. 35 to 36 minutes every lap.
Yeah. I want to do, yes. I want to even cut it a little bit closer. I think it's 45 minutes per lap. So I want to do 40. Like, what's that?
40 minutes.
Oh, 40. Okay. So 35 then. Yeah, that's it. I want to just right. Not pushing, not, going too slow, but comfortable. Yeah, I could do this for a very long time. Do you use poles or are you just like, yeah. So it's not steep. The ground is not like.
Oh, no, it's steep.
Oh, it is.
But
okay.
I just refuse to use poles.
My right knee is not so great.
I'm not that old yet, Andy.
So I'm 106. CrossFit has held off the feebleness. But okay, let's get back into Garage Fitness Online. Guys, we have told you before, minimal equipment to get started. Brandon said dumbbells, maybe a bar so you can get some back squat on, some plates, and maybe something for cardio, or you can just run, maybe a jump rope. So it doesn't take much, but yes, you should add to it. This is really for all the people. Actually, let me pull this up right here. Hopefully you and I don't go away from the screen. This is for you and I, or for all you old people in the world of CrossFit. This is the Garage Games series. It still exists, but this is where you guys started. And most of you guys that are watching this are getting emails from us. This is a company that we started years ago, back when CrossFit said, you can't make competitions. And Brandon said, hold my beer. I'm going to win all these competitions. And I think his top winning prize back in the day was like $37.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you could make a crap ton, which is where we came up with the shirt. Well, not we, somebody came up with the shirts to help raise money to get you to California. I've got a link for that too. So if you're looking to buy a cool shirt, we can get the Brandon Cobra Commander shirt. It's not this one, but with multiple colors. You can get the blue, which is the best, or the other two ones, but go for blue. But this is where you guys started doing the Garage Games. You're still hopefully into fitness. I started this 20 years ago. Like I said, I'm 106. Brandon started when he was 16, so he's only like 30 right now. And the crushing was out there. We love the environment. We love the pace, but Brandon, is being a competitor for your entire life sustainable?
I mean, I think it could be, but you just have to have a lot of discipline and a lot of in your families, depending on where you're at in the families, like there has to be a lot of sacrifice,
Right.
a lot of give and take to be able to keep that type of intensity over time. And you need to have a really good program, really good coach, because the older we get, the less we can sustain that type of high output. So you just have to you have to be really smart when it comes to programming. But in my situation, in current situations, like I can't do what I used to do. Like I don't have the time, and then my body don't recover as well.
Right. I
Yeah.
think exactly what you said. You got to give something up because you have to have the time. But then I think you also have to give something else up because you need more recovery.
Right. The recovery, like there's a good rule of thumb. Like the older we get, like especially once we get to like the 40 plus age group, I've realized like 35 to 39, I was able to do it pretty well. But you need to do like 1 to 1 of work to rest. So
Yeah.
if you 2 hours in on the gym, you need to find 2 hours to try to find recovery. And that recovery can be anything from ice bath, sauna, stretching, body work to meditation, like anything to like let your body rest.
Right. I'm using 2025 as my 1-to-1. So I worked out in 2024. So that's not true. I'm still going to work out. Okay. So some other things I wanted to throw out at you guys. So, oops. Yep. There we go again. I don't know if it'll stay up, but there we go. So we got that. When you guys sign up. So right now we're doing, hey, it's free. Come in, help us test us out. We worked out a couple more kinks we didn't know we had. So you can get the 2 month free rolling membership as many times as you want. So sign up, learn, use the stuff. We got a Joseph is about to jump in here to do some stuff, and he's using Brandon's programming, so you'll see him posting. But when you do that, the software we're using is Wodify. So it's not anything crazy. You guys probably have used this before. So you get a membership to Wodify, and that's really where most of the money is going. And if you don't know how to use Wodify, they've got awesome resources. You can go through that. I mean, it's really easy. You just download the app and you're on the way. Um, is there any surprises or hiccups that you can think of in Wodify that they should know about?
Um, I don't know how many, it depends on what kind of background they have. Like if they've used SugarWide, beyond the whiteboard, any other type of tracking website. I was a big fan of Beyond the Whiteboard personally. And
Yeah,
then, but they just didn't allow us to like have other add-ons that Wodify and some other companies allow you to have on top of it.
right,
Like just for me personally, like being able to put in uh programming when it comes to, say we did 10-8-6-4-2 back squat. Whenever I write that in the programming, like I would have to go in there and individually put 10 reps, 8 reps,
right,
6 reps, 4 reps, 2 reps.
right.
And you would have 5 different logins for that back squat instead of just me putting in 5 sets of 10-8-6-4-2 ascending weights. I can only put in as a programmer your set of 10, your 8, your 4, your 6, your 2. So
Yeah, I
that's
think
like
for you and me, it does
one
become a
thing
lot.
I didn't appreciate.
Yeah, it becomes easier as an owner to get through the software. I think probably the in that piece right there, as you do create different tracks, because you have those, sometimes you may not know, oh, I just clicked the program button to get the different programs. But if you don't know to click it, you may not know that, oh, there's 4 different tracks you could be taking.
Yeah. Now that is one thing, like even my members at Bound, even my OG members, because I send out emails, texts, and all that, my OGs don't read them. They
Yeah.
just come in. But then I was like, hey, like you want to take a rest day, you could do our Bound Endurance. And they're like, we have a Bound Endurance. I'm like, yeah, you just click on the box and it drops down. Voila.
That's it. That's exactly right. Um, so it's not complicated. It may be hard the first time, but Wodify's got a whole bunch of user groups you can go in there and look for. So we are also on Facebook, so you can jump on there. We've got some things being posted. I've got a thing coming up to doing. Oh, actually, that's me right there doing some
Look at that
ascending
free snatch, dude.
ascending
Oh man.
weight overhead squats. That was today in cap.
That's impressive. You still move well.
It's light, but yes, thank you.
Hey, when it comes to snatching, I will say this. The older I get and the older my members get, the more I tell them, especially when it comes to snatching, I'm like, dude, just your ability to do that movement that's poetry in motion.
Right. I mean, it's a
I don't
beautiful
care
little
if it's just
movement.
the barbell. Like if you can do that, you have strength, you have coordination, you have balance, you have agility. Like that right there, if you can, the longer you can do that, the fitter you're going to remain throughout life.
Yeah, it's a good little tester. The one thing
Yeah, like
that
if you fall down when you're 70 years old, you're going to be able to get up if you can do an overhead squat or a snatch.
I won't be falling down, bitch.
I'm just saying that you got a little while. You might, and if you can still do that, you're going to get up.
It's true. So a thing that I've got coming up, and I want you to be able to talk about anything you got coming up. So I created this with Smart and Simple Nutrition. It's a buddy of ours, Rick Thompson, who's out in CrossFit Peachtree City. He started this business, but we have a carnivore challenge coming up. So it's basically an 8-week program on how to eat carnivore. Now, the cool thing is, if you're any gym out there, an owner, and you're like, hey, I'd like to be a part of that, right here in the reference, if they just put your gym name in, we will find you and we will pay you whatever the owner cut is supposed to be. So you can do this too. You don't have to be like Garage Fitness Online or the Survival Podcast or Live Free Tennessee. You can be from Bound. You could be from the garage. You could be from Timmy's gym, whatever. You guys can jump into this. Just put the name of the gym or the owner. Actually, the name of the gym. That'd be easier. And I can track them down so I can give them some love back for them to use on you at the gym. What do you got coming up for the end of the year or the new year?
New year, we're having a nutrition challenge as well. Jessica is teamed up with Jill Thornton at Breakthrough Nutrition, so they both work at the same company together now, and we're going to host their 28-day nutrition fitness challenge. It's in our newsletter. If you go to the blog,
not right here. Is this part of it?
Yeah.
There you go. So you want local and local support. Brandon is right here in Kennesaw. You can just go to breakthrough.health and start your journey right there. That's pretty cool. I didn't know you guys had that. When did you guys get
Jessica,
the website up?
she went and got another nutrition certification, and then her and us and Jill, the Hunter and Thornton, we've always been friends and acquaintances, and then so it was a really good fit to bring into our gym. So we're doing that. That starts January 6th. We've already had a bunch of people signing up for that.
Nice.
We had a nutrition seminar this past Saturday.
Hey, and I can't overstate this enough, guys. Definitely move, but you need to watch what you eat too. Don't be don't eat like a death row inmate. It's going to catch up to you.
Yeah, I will admit yesterday I had ice cream at the station, but my buddy bought some Christmas cake ice cream thing from Bell's, whatever ice cream. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to have some. So all day long, I knew I was going to do that. So all I had was meat all day long, and I saved my carbs. And then I kicked my ass in a workout before I got there. And I was like, all right, I'm going to earn these carbs today. And I did.
Now, that is a good way to do it. I'm sure there's ladies out there listening who are saying that's one step away from a food disorder. But we're idiot guys who used to wrestle. We already have disorders. So definitely earn that stuff. Definitely, like, if you know you're going to eat something, eat it. But yeah, meet yourself up all day long. That's a beautiful way to do it. Okay, so you got some options out there. We're going to continue to do this. I know, Brandon knows, Charles knows, Justin knows. This process is going to take a while, but we're not going to stop. Brandon's adding the programming. I'm trying to bring some of the fun, kind of fun. I'm like a 50-year-old man who's got fun coming out of his wazoo. I don't know. And we'll keep bringing you education. We want you to find that group where you can be consistent again. I know you've got a basement or a garage full of gear, because who doesn't say this? Wait, I've been doing CrossFit for like 5 years. I kind of know what I'm doing. I don't really need to go to class. I think what I'll do is start buying gear and putting it in my basement or my garage, and then it'll be the ultimate inconvenience. And then what do you never do? Brandon, what happens once they have it in the ultimate? What's that?
Never use it.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do. I'm confused. Your head just starts running. You make all these excuses instead of just looking at something on your phone every day and be like, bam, I got it.
That's it. So you got programming right there. We're going to help keep you accountable. As soon as we know you're in there, we're building members now. Again, everything is free because it's broken. It doesn't quite work right all the time. That's why it's free. So it's no money in it. We're going to put the labor of love in there, and we will help grow this for you guys. So you have a place to just bring that community back and push you to fitness, because man, Feebleness is chasing you down. I am 50. My counterparts, the people I'm usually mostly around, are 50. And feebleness sometimes has them by the balls. And they're like, hey, guess what? You just went into the doctor. Now you're going back to do some heart thingy because you've got the Widowmaker thing kicking off. You're like, when did that happen? I mean, in 50 years, shit happens. You just have to be paying attention. You have to be doing something. Amen?
I agree.
Preach on, Brother Andy. Woo! I do get passionate about this stuff.
Like, it's just, I know, I get it. Like, it's ingrained. Like, people look at gym owners and they think, well, you just work out at the gym all day. Yeah, I've been in my gym. I'll go to my gym maybe twice this week.
I know.
The rest of the time, I'm in my basement by myself, alone. Even when I'm at the gym, I train alone.
Yeah.
I train alone for years. Ever since I started, y'all know me back in the day, like I was 2009. I've always had to train alone.
So I just brought on some new coaches and I said, look, the weirdest thing that's going to happen is you're going to find, wait, when do I work out? I said, don't do too many classes. Like, especially try to like stack it so you can get in there because you're going to find out. You're going to be like, I'm working by myself now. What happened?
Yeah.
It's a for real thing. All right, guys. Hey, join us. Jump in here. Breakthrough.health. That's right here. I will grab this link and post it in the doodly-doo so you can see it. The Carnivore Challenge, if you want to try that, guys, do something. Make 2025 your year, and we will be here with you. All right, buddy. Take care.
Hey, take care, buddy.